What's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Appreciate everybody checking in. Miss y'all at the light, but so NBA free agent is approaching, y'all, and everybody's want to know what Paul George is going to do. All Clipper fans want to know. Some split. They want Paul George to return, and I think most are done Paul George, especially what we seen in the postseason. I mean, he pretty much laid down against the Mavericks. I mean, I know I'm not too happy about it, to be honest, but so free agents coming up. Everybody's trying to figure out what's the Clippers going to do with Paul George. Going into a tour down. So Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers have been working on a contract extension for months now. Now Kawhi Leonard already got his deal done 3 months ago. He agreed to a 3-year, $152 million deal. So now Paul George, according to many league sources and NBA insiders, Paul George is looking to get more money than what the Clippers are offering him. And I touched on it. I think they're looking to give Paul Kawhi. I think they're looking to give Paul George a similar contract they gave Kawhi Leonard because if you look at the current contract down now, it's very similar. And Lawrence Frank have said this publicly that they need those two guys to take pay cuts so they can build a team around them. Paul George, I think he got other plans. I think Paul George is looking to get paid as much money he can because he knows his time of being an elite player is coming to an end. So now Keith Pape, Keith Pape, if that's how you pronounce his name, Keith Pape, whatever. I know he's a Sixer insider. A lot of these people been leaking Paul George to the Sixers or whatever. So he comes out, he tweets and put out an article. He put out this tweet. He said NBA free agent is coming. What does that mean for the Sixers? And he got a link in the article he put out. This guy right here, he tweeted. He got pretty much gave good intel on what's in the article. He said, according to league sources, Los Angeles was unwilling to offer Paul George more than a 3-year, $152.3 million extension it gave to Kawhi Leonard. Not surprising, but nice to see a specific dollar figure attached. So again, I'm not surprised by that because I figured that was going to be the issue. I don't think that I honestly don't believe it's the the years. It's the money. You saw Anthony Davis got a similar deal, but he got more money from the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard took a pay cut. Paul George doesn't want to take a pay cut, y'all. With the teams like Orlando Magic, Sixers, and you got the Knicks, who a lot of teams amongst Julius Randle, I can see Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers maybe swap Paul George and Julius Randle. I can see that happen. I think there's going to be a sign and trade. I think both sides are not going to figure out dollar amount, y'all. I mean, if you're a Clipper fan and you were banking on Paul George coming back, taking a 3-year, $152 deal, y'all might as well. Y'all look, y'all, it's over. It's over. They've been working on this for months, y'all. They still can't get an agreement with that. It's over. Paul George is going to look to get his money, and the Clippers need to move on. What the Clippers need to do is they're going to have to move on. They're going to have to find a Paul George replacement. Whether you get two pieces for him, or three for piece for one, three for one, it don't matter. They're going to have to. It's time to move on. Paul George is getting older, and it's best if you just move on from him. 'Cause I think the Clippers would be dumb to give Paul George 4 year or 3-year, 180, whatever he's looking for. I wouldn't give Paul George what he's looking for, especially after what he just did in the playoffs. So yeah, it's time to move on. Um, I don't know what they're gonna do with James Harden. I think James Harden should take a pay cut too. All these old guys, man, they gotta start taking pay cuts and taking a back seat. They gotta take a back seat now. This is a young man's league. These younger teams are getting better. It's no longer these younger teams that was in the lottery last year. They going from the lottery to the playoffs. I mean, we in a different time in NBA. So I think the Clippers need to look to get younger, and the Clippers need to really retool their whole roster. To be honest, so. I'll keep Terrence, man. I keep Terrence, man, Zubac. I'm talking about like the young pieces, but some of them other pieces on the team, man, you gotta really look to retool your roster, get younger, man, get more balance as a team. Get more size. Paul George, giving him money it's not gonna help the Clippers. The Clippers only gonna get worse giving Paul George some money. They're not gonna get any more healthier, man. That's just what it is. It's about time the Clippers start looking towards moving on. You got to move on from Paul George, in my honest opinion. It's as bad as it is, bad as it seems, man. It may not be that bad. I don't think it's going to be that bad if you just go out there and get the piece to replace it. Now, I think Paul George is gone. I think Orlando is going to offer more money. Philly is going to offer more money. And now I can see the Knicks jumping in and say, hey, we can figure out a way to give you your money. We'll move a couple pieces around and bam. Because New York Knicks, keep in mind, Knicks are not guaranteed to keep OG Anunoby. He wants to be paid money. They're not guaranteed to give him money, even though they traded for him. Now, Woj touched on this, y'all. Woj touched on this that the Clippers may, if it comes down to it, they can possibly just say, hey, forget it. We'll just move on and blow this whole thing up. I'll let y'all
And
take it away.
listen, again, I think the Clippers think there was, for them, they didn't feel they could put a championship team on the floor if they're going to just do 2 new max contracts with these players. It's not feasible. I think there's a part of the Clippers as an organization, they were ready. We will reboot this if we have to. Now, you gave up a lot for James Harden. What the Clippers knew and what Paul George and Kawhi Leonard and now James Harden.
So that was cut. That was y'all remember he said that when Kawhi Leonard got his money, and they broke the news. So it's not looking so. It doesn't look like Paul George can beat the Clippers. He's leaving the Clippers, y'all. Y'all need to get mentally prepared. It's time to move on, and that's just what it is. Like reality just hit. Clippers ain't get it done in 5 years. Time to move on, bro. That's my thoughts on it, man. Get in the conversation, light it up. I'm out of here.